Now, when it comes to hidden gems, no game is more underappreciated than the Viewtiful Joe series. And yes, that's Viewtiful with a V. Now, his first game was pretty popular. It was on the GameCube, just called Viewtiful Joe. But he actually had 3 other games, for a total of 4, that seem to have been completely overlooked by the general population. Lucky for you, I have them all here. Well, we might as well start with the first game. Let's go ahead and play Viewtiful Joe. While on a date at the movie theater, Joe's girlfriend Sylvia is kidnapped by the movie's mysterious villain and taken into the movie. Yes, into the movie. Then, Joe is sucked into the movie by the hero, Captain Blue. After realizing where he is and that he must save Sylvia, Captain Blue gives Joe a V-Watch. It is with this V-Watch that Joe can turn into his superhero self, Viewtiful Joe, by using his awesome but silly catchphrase,
"Head to the go-go, baby!" You want some? Well, come and get it.
Basically, this game is a beat-em-up. You run around as Viewtiful Joe, punching and kicking your way past bad guys to save Sylvia. However, there is a twist. The game takes place inside a movie, so you get to, in a way, edit the movie to pull off some awesome special attacks and combos. You do this with 3 different VFX powers: slow, Mach speed, and zoom.
With slow, you use slow motion to pull off devastating combos and to dodge attacks.
Mach speed lets you punch enemies real fast.
And zoom in the camera so that you can use a ton of awesome attacks and to stun enemies that are in your area. It also helps that the game is downright hilarious. At least I think it is. And, well, you probably will too.
Hey, what's your problem? Alright, fine. Let's settle this. We don't need 2 heroes wearing red anyway. Whoever wins has to change into a yellow outfit. Okay?
The voice acting is phenomenal, the art style is drop-dead gorgeous, and Joe's flowing pink cape is just too awesome for words. All these things really help to bring this movie world to life. Oh yeah, and there are more movie references than you can shake a stick at. And after you beat the game, you can always just go back and play again. You can choose the super hard difficulty that you just unlocked for beating the game, or you can play as Joe's girlfriend, who is now also a superhero, Sexy Sylvia. While her gameplay is the same, the story has changed a little bit, almost in a creepy way. Now it's science time! Did you know, if you make out with an alternate version of yourself while speaking in some weird language that sounds like playing your voice backwards, can be viewed as creepy? Now you know. Wow, that game was awesome! Well, let's move on to the next one. Viewtiful Joe 2. If you enjoyed the first game, you'll definitely enjoy this game. The bosses have just as much hilarious personality, the art style is still amazing, and the satisfying feeling of punching a bad guy into another is just as great. However, there are a few changes. There are a few new moves, you can switch from Joe to Sylvia and back again at any time, and there's also a new VFX power, Replay, which lets you replay attacks to multiply damage. Both characters are a lot different now. Joe is the same, but he can't use Replay. Sylvia has guns now, which really help at certain spots, and can't use Mach speed. There are times when one character is better than the other. Oh yeah, by the way, Sylvia can also do this. Oh yeah! Look at those dance moves! Now I know why her name is Sexy Sylvia! It's because her name is Sylvia, and both words start with an S. Alliteration! Heck yeah! Now, it may seem like these changes aren't enough, and they make the game seem a little too much like the first, But actually, the first game was a little short, especially if you played on kids, which is easy mode, for your first time. So, in that way, Viewtiful Joe 2 seems sort of like an addition to that game. Sort of like how Sonic 3 and Knuckles were on the Sega Genesis. Alright, now it's time for Viewtiful Joe's Nintendo DS adventure. Viewtiful Joe Double Trouble. Now, I was a little worried when I got this that it wouldn't be the same, since, the DS isn't as capable as the GameCube. But not to worry, the environments, while a tad bit more pixelated, still look awesome, and the beat-em-up action is not quite as good as the other two, but still really good. The reason I say this is because of the VFX powers. In the previous two, you were always using VFX powers. If you weren't, you were probably doing it wrong. In Double Trouble, hitting a stunned enemy while in slow doesn't let you hit other enemies to make your combo go up, making the action a lot less satisfying than it sounds like it would. Also, zoom and Mach speed have been replaced by other VFX powers that are more puzzle-solving oriented. That's sort of this game's downfall. Puzzle solving has always been a part of the series, but the powers used to solve those puzzles also served a great amount of importance in combat. In this one, they're all mostly just for solving puzzles and, well, nothing else. Despite all this, the game is still a lot of fun for playing on the go, and you should still definitely pick it up. Even though the combat isn't as good as it was in previous installments, it still is good. Just get it. I mean, I found it for $4. I'm sure you can find it for a pretty good deal too.
Hey, don't forget about me.
Now, there is one more game, but people say it killed the Viewtiful Joe series.
I know you can hear me.
Therefore, I just ain't gonna play it.
If you don't play me, I'll slice you into a million tiny pieces!
Actually, yeah, let's play it. This last game we have here is Viewtiful Joe Red Hot Rumble. Joe and a ton of other characters from the Viewtiful Joe universe are all competing for the leading role in the new movies that are being created by Captain Blue. Simple story, but this is the party game, so it doesn't really need a big complex one. Now, I always say that Viewtiful Joe Red Hot Rumble is sort of like a mix between Smash Bros. And WarioWare. You've got your standard fighting elements in the game with VFX power-ups that spawn every now and then to give you an advantage, but you also have different mini-games that are always popping up, like collect gems, hold the flag until the end, or something completely random like eat the most cheeseburgers. And they all give the winner a large number of V points. The player with the most V points at the end of the game wins. And you can steal V points from other players by, of course, attacking them. While it doesn't stay very true to the original Viewtiful Joe games, with a few changes to game mechanics, Viewtiful Joe Red Hot Rumble isn't actually that bad of a game. It's actually a pretty fun party game to bust out when you have friends over. Heck, it's a nice change of pace from the original series, even if you're just gonna play by yourself.
Yay! See? I wasn't that bad. You have been spared, foolish human.
The Viewtiful Joe series is definitely one of the best series I've ever played. It's got hilarious personality, beautiful, or should I say, beautiful graphics, and it's got some satisfying and freaky fun gameplay. Now, don't forget to leave a like if you enjoyed, and also don't forget to subscribe for more videos like this. And today's question of the day is... oh great, I forgot.
Cut!
What do you mean you forgot?
I'm sorry, it's a really long line.
Oh, boo-hoo. And put more feeling into your lines.
Alright, let's just finish this.
Okay, here we go. Quiet on set.
Action!
So today's question of the day is, which Viewtiful Joe game is your favorite? And if you haven't played any of them, that's okay. Which one looks like the most fun to you?
And cut. That's a wrap, everybody. Take 5.